which is there's a midterm in 2018, there's another presidential election in 2020, there's governors and senators. If we do not figure out how Russia did it, forget the motivation at this stage, what we can do to protect our networks, what various parties can do to protect their networks, and also potentially punish Russia. That won't be President Obama's decision. That will be President-elect Trump's decision. Then let's do this investigation. It matters to Democrats and Republicans simply because this is a foreign country, playing in our democratic elections at this stage.
But Don, there's much more interest in this. By the way, the notion that we're going to be able to stop people from having their unclassified email accounts hacked and that information shared, I mean, essentially they can put out what would be called sort of a public warning notice, and they can give people a sort of general safety outline of how to deal with unclassified emails. But the reason this is getting so much attention right now is because it's part of a broader narrative, and that narrative is that Donald Trump is an illegitimate president, that Russia tipped the scales in his favor. You have major newspapers and their editorial columns across the country with people that are writing exactly that, saying that it's not really legitimate. Maybe we can't redo the election. But we've now seen a steady stream of a different story every couple of weeks, whether it's fake news, which I know the network covered earlier tonight, or now it's that Russia was involved in the election, or it was that FBI Director Comey is some sort of Republican operative who threw it for Donald Trump. That's why this is getting so much attention. It's not because we're going to do some security review that finds out that, yeah, straightforward hacking of Podesta or whoever else is the NCZ.
What he's saying is that this is a partisan.
I think that's a very unfair. I think that's a very unfair, myopic, short-lived, in some ways just very insulting attitude about what is going on here. Just take a step back. I was a Hillary supporter. Donald Trump's going to be my president. I'm not interested in all these other fights. I'm actually interested as a national security expert and as an American citizen in what happened and why Russia and how they did this. This is relevant to look, the Republican senators who know the most about this stuff also want this review. So it's not like this is some Democratic conspiracy out there. And I think you really do, in some ways, sort of undermine both the sanctity of those out there, risking their lives.
Juliet, I'm former CIA. I don't need a lecture about the sanctity of people risking their lives.
Well, I don't think she's stand by. Hold on. I don't think she's lecturing you. I think she's giving her point of view just as you did. Just as you did. Calm down, Buck. Let her finish.
I served in 2 war zones. I'm not going to be lectured about people taking risks overseas and how
Okay, stand by. Buck, people give their opinions on this show. I don't think it's personal. Just let her give her opinion.
Thank you. It's not personal at all. We just take a step back right here. Look, as I said, I am a Democrat. I supported Hillary Clinton. I am not interested in relitigating this campaign.
But a lot of people are. Did you read Paul Krugman today? I mean, a lot of people on the left are interested in that.
So who cares? Who cares at this stage? What matters the most is that a foreign country thought that they could play in our election. That should matter to you, not as a Republican,
and we've known that for months.
Matthew and Ryan will wait.